Hi, everybody. This is Frank Weber from Life's Comedic Odyssey. I've got another repost out for you today called Chemistry Isn't Just a Science Course from less than a month ago, October 22nd, 2024. I hope you enjoy. Chemistry isn't just a science course. It's the real key to successful relationships of all kinds. By Frank Weber. After struggling with an article this morning that was going nowhere, I instead decided to tackle an issue that truly gets little to no coverage. I can be brief and to the point, and maybe get you out of here in 2 minutes. I suspect you're rejoicing at the thought. There are a lot of relationship experts online, most dealing with the romantic variety, and who regularly comment on social media. I generally like them most of the time. They say some great, valuable things on which I totally agree. Other times they say some things that are really more nuanced and complicated and deserving of a deeper dive. On rare occasion, they say things that are off-the-wall crazy, for which I take issue. But whatever the source, they rarely, I won't say never, talk about chemistry, that nebulous, difficult-to-define thing that just makes relationships and the people in them work. It also makes relationships intriguing and fun, which is how they're supposed to be. I also argue that chemistry plays a role in any relationship type, family, friendships, business relationships, as well as the sexy romantic ones. Now, I'm not certain it is something that can be cultivated. Often chemistry is just there or it's not. That makes it possibly intangible, and there may not be anything you can do about it. What I do know is that people have to talk to each other, preferably in person, to see for themselves if they have chemistry or can acquire it. It is also helpful if two people can find and share a common interest, as it gives them something to talk about and build upon. Chemistry could be developed that way. Another reason I chose this topic is that, as a distant observer, I sometimes see couples that have that thing, and I wish that I were them, or at least some of them. Okay, just the guy. Sometimes the chemistry is so great that it actually moves me. I love the peace and the fun which I observe and consider myself a romantic. Many of you know that I really enjoy old television shows. I think a lot of us do, but for some reason we don't talk about them. As an aside, what's that about, given all the rerun marathons and classic TV channels? Anyway, the successful shows always have casts that have a great chemistry with one another. This is true even if the characters they play hate each other. Think Dallas. Now, if they love each other instead, it is often more fun to watch. Think Three's Company. It also happens with guest stars. I watched the last season episode of The Fall Guy, also great full-time cast chemistry, a few weeks ago, called No Room's Ocean View. Guesting was the late Cindy Morgan of Caddyshack fame. She played an attractive, wealthy, and initially bitchy diva who did perfume commercials. She hated Colt Seavers early on as he tried to do his job. But once they had chemistry or developed it, I couldn't look away from their one-episode romance. They had chemistry to the hilt. It was just acting, but very believable. I'm a Lee Majors fan and really wanted to be Colt in this episode. So next time you seek relationship advice, or see a couple or others who may have it all figured out, give chemistry more than a passing thought. Also, please give Life's Comedic Odyssey and It's a Frankly Harry podcast more than a passing thought. Hit the subscribe button below and tell everyone you know about both. I can't do it without you. Thank you.